What's going on, guys? Welcome back for more Pokemon Pearl. In the last episode, we honored ourselves with a new party member. And it was kind of a stupid decision because we actually had the 6th party member all along. But now he is an official party member, so, you know, just deal with it. Say hello to Ned Big B. Still need to come up with a better name for this guy. Though, again, I think I did actually come up with a proper name for it. I just have to make sure that I spelled it right. I think it's Mavis. Yeah. I think it's Mavis. It might be Maven, though I'm 70% sure it's Mavis. We shall see, though. Anyway, I did teach Silverwind to this thing, so hopefully that works out a little bit better for him. I did happen to notice off-screen that this thing is a lot more specially attackative than it is physical attackative, so it's a good thing I taught Silverwind. Let's go! I also learned that this thing has a pretty bad move pool once you start getting it a little up in the levels. Like, it learns Explosion as its final move, it learns Ominous Wind, which is basically Ghost version of Silverwind. So I could try to make this guy just a person who constantly just tries to raise his stats, which would be fun, but at the same time, it's just like a lot of risk involved in that. Also, unfortunately, this thing does not have Aftermath. It has a Burden, which is also a rather good ability. However, we have to set it up with moves and items that are going to complement that. One thing I will give this thing, though, it has a lot of health. So Ned Big B, congratulations. Alright. Well, I just got back from recording a certain something. I recorded Mission 3 of 100% Orange Juice. Went a lot better than the shitty Mission 2 from 100% Orange Juice. Let me tell you that right now. Oh my god. Mission 2 was awful. Mission 3 was much better. I got it on my first try. And honestly, it felt a lot more fair. You know, I felt like I got a lot less ones. Like, the characters had purpose for actually wanting to battle with me, I suppose would be the word for it. Popo felt a lot less annoying. It was mostly Suguri that was the issue. And even then, she was stupid AI as usual. So, you know, I felt like I could actually win. And a lot of the moves I made actually contributed to my win. Like a couple useful Delta Fields, though mostly to force them to not be able to follow me. Good HP management. A dangerous pudding I laid pretty early on in the map forced Suguri to stop for a turn. Or maybe it was Hime, I don't remember. But it actually came up. That was pretty cool to see. Honestly, just good moves all around. It was not bad. A little bit of luck, of course. In fact, a lot of it of luck. But at the same time, everything worked out. I didn't even have to kill a boss. I just earned the stars naturally. I killed something, though. Oh, wait. I think I killed Popo with, Ominous. Or not Ominous Wind. Fuck. I killed Popo with, the fuck is it called? Delta Field. There you go. I did use Sham. I should mention that as well. I used Sham. It was not to Mark. Even though it was Mark's campaign, I used Sham. Anyway, T.O., let's wreck this guy. It's a Barboach. Wow. Magical Leaf should annihilate this thing. I'm not sure if it's ground type yet. I think it is, actually. And in that case, this thing is not going to survive. Bam. Magical Leaf is such a solid move. For its never miss accuracy. I mean, it's a little weird that they added Magical Leaf along with Razor Leaf, but, you know, I'm not complaining. And honestly, I always thought it was a special move for someone like Tropius, because Tropius was the only Pokemon that could learn Magical Leaf that I remembered from Gen 3. I'm like, what the fuck, where did this come from? Because I never trained up Roselia, and I like Tropius because Tropius is just a cool dinosaur. Yeah, that's a good reason, right? But, still, what the hell's up here? A tiny mushroom. Just on the middle of this plateau up here. This does not look safe in the slightest. This looks like if I fell here, I would die, but, you know. Yeah, these trainers have a lot of balls for doing what they do. Either way. Let's just keep moving on. At least there's no more mud to deal with, I don't think. Plenty of Whoopers. I wish I could use Whoopers, however I chose Gyarados for some reason. You know, if I just had not chosen Bow as a Pokemon, I could have gotten Wingull, and I wouldn't have thrown, like, a second thought out at it. Then I just could have gotten something else, like if I just got Wingull, it would be my perfect flyer, and, like, this whole issue would have been solved. So I suppose I should be blaming Bow for this whole thing, except it was my fault for picking Bow, forgetting it was a flying water type. Like, that's all I don't want. I just don't want 2 flying water types. I'm good with having 2 flying types, just not 2 flying waters. Because that's a little silly, right? Just my thoughts. Let's go, Mr. Big B. Annihilate Mr. Kadabra with the magical powers of Silverwind. Oh yeah, that'll destroy him. There you go. But Kinesis is going to be obnoxious. Holy shit, he bent the spoon backwards! Actually, was that forwards? I don't even know. It's such a silly move. It's such a long animation. Alright, well that will annihilate Kadabra. Yeah, look at that. Not as much damage as I expected, but, you know, my person's not a bug type, and also it was attacking a somewhat higher special defense Pokemon. Not by much, but still higher. Are you just afraid to attack me with any of your Side Beam or Confusion? Because, you know, it would still work, buddy. Now, if I could just get my stat buff off of Silverwind here, I'd be able to pretty much sweep through the rest of his team with that Big B. Of course not. That stat buffing is pretty hard to get. Alright, well, let's grab the Pokeball. And it's an antidote. I don't really need that too much. But it exists, so I'm playing. Hey there, Whoopie. Whoopie baby. There they are, those 2 trainers. I remember those guys being the obnoxious trainers. One has a Gyarados, the other has just like, whatever the evolved form of Chimchar is, Monfernape, something like that. Yeah, whole team's looking alright. I just want to make sure that I keep my one guy out here, Big B. What's that Calcium, by the way? Special attack? We'll make good use of that. None of my people are actually special attack oriented. And you know, looking back on it, Big B is actually a mixed attacker. So never mind what I was saying before. So we have 2 mixed attackers, 3 mixed attackers, 4 mixed attackers, physical and a physical. What the I just have a bunch of mixed attackers. No special. So really, Calcium is kind of wasted on any of these people. Alright, well in that case, I guess I better get this PP up to... Oh no, not the PP up. PP up has to be saved. Calcium goes to... I don't know. How about Heathcliff? He does have Shockwave after all. Sure, let's go for it. Just for the lulz. What's up, Mr. Officer? Back from Gen 2? I've spotted a sneaky trainer in the middle of the rain. Oh, he's doing the light flashing thing, too. They knew what they were doing. It's Danny. They must have just, like, reused that sprite when they threw him back into Gen 2 for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Speaking of which, I still have never played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I've also never played Black and White 2. I've played Black and White 1, specifically Black 1, but I've not played 2. Definitely something I should play. The story is apparently God tier. Okay, Peck. You cannot get me a Hoot. I'm afraid I'm too powerful for you. Also, your eyes are incredibly bloodshot, Mr. Hoot. There you go. Luckily, Gus has like a million uses, so I don't think I'll be running out of PP anytime soon. Meanwhile, however, I'm getting put to sleep, but I'm a balloon, so I assume balloons wake up pretty fast from their sleep. I think that's how it works. Just my guess. Now, I wonder what happens when Drifblim and, by extension, Drifbloon dies. They just pop. Is that how they die? They just pop and their soul rises? Something like that. Oh wow, I woke up really fast. Let's just pretend I have early bird and explain it by that principle. Alright. Throw out something. What you got? It is a Machop. Well, you have just asked for your loss. I'm surprised it doesn't have a Growlithe, but I don't think Growlithe is really in Gen 4. Generally, they don't include stuff that would be included in the national decks this early on. Everything that the trainers use is something that you could have also used for this very battle. In most cases, though, sometimes trainers throw out shit you couldn't have caught yet. Though I suppose you could dodge around the trainers and go catch the Pokemon and come back. Though sometimes there's forced trainers, in which case you can't dodge. Though I've noticed that Gen 4 has a lot less forced trainers than usual. There seems to be a lot of situations where you have to dodge them. In which case, I'm assuming Pokemon Pearl is a very obnoxious speed game. Just my thoughts on the matter. Because there seems to be a lot of situations in which that would be obnoxious. Especially getting stuck in the mud. I can't even imagine like what the strategy is for getting stuck in the mud. And how you're supposed to get around that. You trust you use Mud Bomb on me? What a stupid. What's up, bud? I already fought you. Interesting. I don't think I really have to bother with these guys too much. I can just keep moving on. That son of a bitch. Whoop. Hey, you know, I'm not afraid of you anymore. You're a bug type, so get wrecked. Golden. 2 more level ups before I finally become to level 28, and then I actually get a nice solid new Pokemon who is going to be a legitimate party member in my opinion. I mean, right now he's not too bad. Honestly, that Bigby has never been a bad party member. He's helped me out in a lot of situations, and I sort of wish I had realized that he was going to be a party member by the 3rd gym, because he would have annihilated the 3rd gym. Really hard. 3rd gym couldn't have done shit to him. But that Lucario, nope, not a move. Not a move it could have used. Alright, Buddha still doesn't have an item, so we're going to have to keep walking around. You know, I think this is the first time I've actually used a Pokemon that's going to have pickup throughout the entire game. I mean, I did have a Ziggy Stardust from Gen 3. I don't remember what I called him. Probably called him Ziggy. I don't remember. Maybe the pickup bitch. Something along those lines. Alright, let's go. Time for the cool trainers to annihilate me. Our job is to protect the natural environment of the region. And by that, I mean we're going to destroy you and everything you stand for. Oh yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, this is actually a very challenging double battle, considering what they throw out. Oh wait, they're Rangers. Eh, whatever. Apom and Prinplup. Yep. I think he also throws out a Gyarados, and then he throws out the fucking... He just throws out a lot of good shit. I think that's this battle, though. I could be completely wrong. Alright, well, I can gust one of them. I will gust the Apom. Actually, let's focus on Prinplup. Looking back on it. Alright. Yeah, we'll focus on the Prinplup. Meanwhile, I will set up a Reflect, and then I'll Magical Leaf next turn. I'm still the fastest somehow, which kind of surprises me. I thought Apom would be, but okay. That'll hurt a little bit. Not much, though. And you have Metal Claw, which is a little scary, but not by much. You're not Metal type yet, or Steel type. And since they're both attacking us with physical type attacks, Reflect will work out brilliantly. So one more Gust and a Magical Leaf should do in the Prinplup, then we can start focusing on whatever Pokemon is sitting behind Mr. Prinplup. You can bide all you want, it only works in the anime. Get out of here. Apom, you're not a Ghost type. Start using actual normal type moves. And get out of here. Golden. Poor Apom. Apom's just that Pokemon you completely forget is a Gen 2. Like, he just feels like such a Gen 4 Pokemon now. You ever get that feeling? It's sort of like with Lickitung. Lickitung doesn't feel like a first gen Pokemon anymore. It feels like a 4th gen because its evolution was just so necessary that it pretty much nullified its existence prior. You had 2 Primplups. Alright, Black Market Professor Rowan over here. Alright, let's go. Never mind, this isn't the Gyarados trainer then. Not that I'm complaining, but you know. The Gyarados trainer comes up later, I guess. Long going far away. Claw doesn't do shit anymore. And Magical Leaf might actually be able to one-shot them. Potentially. Nope. However, a Gust will do it. Then I'll just Secret Power whatever's left. And that'll work out perfectly. I'm really actually starting to run out of uses for Gust, though. It's kind of funny. Alright, that should be the end of Mr. Primplup. Yep. Secret Power the Apom. Apom can't do shit to me because all it feels like doing is Astonish. I'm not sure why, but it is. What a surprise. I guess it just slowly wants to whittle down to Big B, but it's not going to work. There's Needle Punch coming out. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. And now it's 1-on-2. I don't think this guy's going to be able to hit me anymore. And there you go. Let's go just 1-on-2. Damn it. Alright, well, he was able to hit me one more time, but not anymore. I'm assuming he has just another Apom sitting behind this one. Maybe he'll have a Primplup just to fuck with me. We'll see. Still no level ups. I'm a little surprised at that. Meryl, alright. That's not exactly what I expected, but alright. Not complaining. I can Magical Leaf it for good effect. Hell, that thing might even be slower than Tio. Because it does not have Swift Swim. It is slower than Tio. But that's pretty rare, you find something slower than Tio. There you go. Speaking of which, I still need to change Tio's name, because I'm not really changing Bao's name. Bao is actually the dragon from Gashbell. It deserves that name, just a little much. Not sure what to change Tio's name to. I'll think of something. Alright. Trainer tips. The item in the bag can be reordered with the select button. Yeah, I knew I was going to say already. Maybe not the select button, but somehow it can be reordered. Oh, I remember this place. This is where the Pokemon Hotel is. I do remember this area. Ah, for fuck's sake. Wow. Here. I think there's a way to heal my Pokemon here, so that's fine. Man, Cut is very usable in this game. Holy shit. There's so many times in which it's useful. And that is the exact opposite TM I wanted. Sunny Day is nice, however, it does not help me in this situation in the slightest. Cannot get that until I get Surf, which we can't get Surf until we beat the 4th gym leader. What are you up to, boy? I remember this is the area where you can catch Pichus and Pikachus. One or the other. I could get into a double battle right now if I'm careful enough. Which would be awesome to throw that Big B into another one of those. Just rack up the experience. However, this one feels like they're trying to not make it a double battle because the trainers are moving. Like obnoxious little assholes. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at that. And... You bastard! Turning away from helping your wife. I knew that was coming. Social elite. Is she a social elite? I guess she is the social elite class. God damn it, that pisses me off now. I want to get into a battle with the old man over there. Oh well, no more fast forwarding. Stop clicking off screen, Ross. Who knows, maybe that Big Bean might actually level up in this, or evolve in this episode. I don't think it's going to happen, but she might. Oh my god, the money. Apparently this is the region of just people with way too much money on their hands. Hello, Gentleman Jeremy. Gentleman Jeremy. That's a fantastic name. Someone should make a comic strip out of that. And give me credit for it, because I can't with the name. That was also created by Game Freak. Fuck. Well, we're gonna have to split the money a little bit. What is up with all the Pokemon that can put my Pokemon to sleep? Grass Whistle, Sing. Okay, maybe just 2 moves, but still, everyone knows them. There you go. Mirror Move me all you want. It will actually work. Except it won't, because I'm a Ghost type Pokemon. This chat dot can't hurt me at all, can it? You stoop. Doesn't affect Miss BB. And hello, Mr. Full Restore. How are you doing today? You know, they really should give Cut something to make it slightly better, like a slightly higher critical hit chance. You know, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Anything to make Cut better, or just like the HMs in general better. But no, Surf is the only good one. Oh, God. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sit here all day and wait for him to ground me to death. It's just not gonna work. Level 27. Who wants to learn the move Swallow, which is awful, so no. And what a surprise, learning both moves at the same time. Get mad here. I don't even have Stockpile anymore, it's an awful move. I mean, Stockpile's not an awful move, but those two are awful moves. So no, I'm not gonna bother wasting that many move slots for just one, like, combo. I think we're on patrol too much. I just walked right in between them. On a fancy imported bed. Alright, well, time to fight some rich-ass assholes. Jason and Melissa. Well, we didn't find Jacob, but we found Jason. That's close enough, right? Jason, the guy who sits behind the couch? Alright, let's go. Cut is all I really have anymore. Let's just go for a straight up fucking. That'll work. These things are way too underleveled to be legitimate threats to us at this point. We probably should have gone for the Luxio in hindsight, because that Spark is going to hurt a lot. Like, a lot. Like, that was a lot of damage. Luckily, I still have Secret Powers, so that should be able to get through anything they have, for the most part. Alright, not bad. Tio got level 28, that's pretty sweet. And Lucky Chant, which prevents critical hits. Not very useful. Alright, in that case, they only had one Pokemon. Wow, these people are stupid. Go for the Moo Moo Milk. And Tio is just going to go for straight up Secret Power. That'll work. It also has Void. I forgot about that too. That's also kind of obnoxious. Not as much damage, but still a lot. Whew, alright. Nice job, Tio. And Cut ought to do it. That ought to do it. Oh, never mind. They're cheating. I gotcha. Luxio doesn't have very good defense, though, so I might even still manage to pull this off. Especially if I hit Cut next turn. God damn it. Secret Power is a very solid move. Like, holy crap. It does a lot more damage than Magical Leaf. Blech. Not Magical Leaf, Magical Leaf. Add the magicalness. And with that, we beat Melissa and Jason. And that was a lot of money still. So, when we come back next time for more Pokemon Pearl, we're going to go see what's inside this mansion. And we're probably also going to get an evolution before finally changing his name, hopefully, so we can give him Fly, and then we can go give him a better name. And just all around better stuff. But see you guys for that next time. Have a good one, y'all.